So when we last left off, a dragon ship appeared above you and beckoned to you guys and dropped the ladder down for you to climb up. And Phantasmo and Fenrir were a little hesitant, but Percy flew right up there. And when they got up there, of course, you guys understand that the red dragon, the ancient red dragon, Kaluth, had sent them. And as you got up there, you're greeted by the dragon cultists. And the first one to come up to you is an older woman, and she says, "Greetings, I'm Delphine, and our ship is at your command. This is my crew." And she points over the guy next to her. His name is Braslik, and up on the wheel is Lars, and around here is Orskas, Hilera, Trelf, and Zalthina. We are cultists of the great Kaluth. May he live forever, the great red dragon.
You'll have to forgive me. I have never laid eyes upon such a contraption as this. And I have flown on the back of a dragon once, but when I did so, my mind was set to killing the beast. I have never seen the world in such a way.
So we are up in the air now, yeah?
Yes, sure. They sent a ladder down, but you flew up there.
Yeah. Perslovakan Paxton is going to say, oh wow, I'm so excited, a real airship! Oh, no, this is the way to travel! And he's going to, like, hoist himself up over the side of the, railings and just look out over the, mountains. He's going to say, finally, we're getting out of the north! If I never see snow again, that'll be too soon.
And she's like, I can put in a course for you if you tell me where you would like to go, but I will also show you around the ship.
I have many questions for you. I would...
we are at your service. The Great Red One has commanded it.
Right. The Great Red One. So you have said... show me around your ship, and we will talk as we walk.
And then you kind of notice Phantasmo kind of rubbing his head.
Don't worry about him. He's a demon person. He's not one of the bad ones.
But he is the right color. He basks in the glow of the great red ancient one. Kaluth be his name.
Now, we're all red underneath.
As you say. We are but here to serve. And as she would take you around the ship, and she'd show you at the front is a nice ballista. Yes. And a harpoon gun, let's say.
What's this for? You encounter a lot of other airships?
We have never seen another airship. Kaluth came to us in our minds and commanded us build a vessel with which to transport you to deal with the scourge that is the giants.
Ooh. We have learned that there is an ancient blue dragon who has sundered the ordering and set the giants upon each other.
You are correct, Herald of Kaluth. It is Ylmerth, the ancient blue dragon, but she is no friend of Kaluth. Her presence in the north is frowned upon.
Why would dragons war amongst each other?
We do not question Kaluth. We only do as he bids.
Would not Kaluth want the dragons to be, want the giants to succeed in their endeavor to destroy the world?
We try not to question his teachings. We but do as he says.
Is Kaluth not a devourer of man and homestead like every other fire breather?
I have sacrificed 3 daughters to him, and I hope that he will take my 4th.
Percival of the Clan Paxton's gonna, like, tug on Fenrir's, like, chainmail a little bit and, like, motion to him to lean down to him.
I'll kneel down to you.
He's gonna go, maybe it's best not to question the dragon cultists. Some dragons like to have a good posse, and, they will do pretty much anything if they think it means serving their god.
Well, I'll follow your lead then.
Come with us, heralds of Kaluth. We shall show you more. The ship has a crew of 7, but we will always need 2 for it to function. We've learned that any less we would lose course. It took us long to learn how to work this ship, but through Kaluth's great tutelage and belief in us, we were able to find you. We have a trapped fire elemental that sends steam up to the balloon to keep it aloft, and we have a air elemental to push the wind to give us great speed.
Wow, you actually managed to bind elementals. That's a powerful piece of magic there.
Kaluth has blessed us with many, many things, and now he has blessed it upon you.
What do you call this vessel?
It has not got a name. We had never stopped to think of that. We have lived in the temple all our lives. This is our first experience outside of it. And the other guys, it's very thrilling.
You've never been outside your temple?
No.
This is your first adventure?
Yes. Kaluth has picked us because we are the best. Yes. But we are nowhere as good as you, the heralds of Kaluth.
Well, if this is your first voyage, you could always just call it Voyager. Eh? What do you think?
It's a fine name. Kaluth's Voyager it will be.
There you are.
Now, where shall we take this vessel?
We'll look over the side and see how high up we are.
You guys are probably hundreds of feet up right now.
Yeah, above the clouds, yeah.
Yes. But still, you hear the snow and, the wind. Roll to see if it blows back in your face.
Right. Is that a dexterity save?
I'm just kidding. Where would you like us to take this vessel?
We must go to Shimmering...
Shining White.
The Shining White and find this mask that we have been told by the Oracle will lead us to the King of the Giants.
If it is Kaluth's will, we shall go.
Then it is Kaluth's will, I imagine, if he wants us to succeed.
Braskus, set in the course. We have maps. We are learning navigation.
Ooh.
I've never learned maps myself. May I look?
Of course. Our ship is your ship.
I will look at the maps with them.
It's just maps of the Sword Coast and stuff. Crudely drawn, I guess.
Fascinating. Fenrir's learning to read those kind of things. North.
There's cabins
south,
below if
east,
you would need
west.
rest. There are provisions. Much wine and bread.
We are weary from the battle. We fought many foes in that cave.
Did you kill many giants?
Did we kill a giant last time?
We killed a lot.
You killed
We've killed
more
giants.
but you have killed
right,
giants in the
right.
past. But his interest is piqued.
We have slain giants.
I
I have slain many giants, and so has this little squirrel.
knew
Giants.
Kaluth chose you well.
Giants 40 times bigger than him, with a mere whim of his desire. His fire burns like that of a dragon. Doesn't it, squirrel?
Yeah, it's right. I've got pretty good fire magic. It was kind of my specialty.
I bet you frost giants hate fire magic.
They're certainly not a fan of it.
His sword, and he sticks it into the wood, is the bane of giants. It thirsts.
The ship has 250 hit points.
Oh no!
It thirsts for the blood of any giant.
Just roll the damage.
7.
7 damage on it. Okay.
We're going to... what did we call it?
It's called Shining Light. It's right under the Lurkwood Forest. Between
I see it.
Between Mithril Hall and Xanathar's Keep, I guess.
I see it.
So you see it's past the trees, but because it's at elevated point, there's still, the tips of it are white. Now during the summer it's usually green, but we'll see which map I pull out. It could be a little bit of both. We're definitely going to head south.
South it is.
According to the navigator, it will be a 3-day journey. Again, we have much wine and bread. We are not to partake of those. Those are for the heroes of Kaluth.
I might have a look at that wine. See what kind of vintage it may be.
I bet you it tastes good.
You can sneak a little if you'd like.
Oh, Kaluth will know.
Oh, all right. Fine. Make a barbarian drink by himself.
You see his lips quiver.
That's not my way. Kaluth would want you to respect the barbarian's ways.
We are here to serve you.
And have a little sip. You have a little communion, if you will. In the name of your God, we will drink to this vessel. It's bad luck not to.
He looks at Josephine. But if it is the way of their people, we are here to serve them. They know magic and things to defeat giants. We must follow their ways.
If this is this ship's first voyage, we must christen it.
Well, go downstairs and collect the wine. Would you need the bread also? Or would you like to go downstairs where it is warm and you may sit and rest?
I will rest soon. My eyes have still not had enough of this wonderful view that I have never seen. For I am a man, and not meant to fly, such as these magical creatures below me.
He can fly.
Yeah. Percival the Clown Paxton is flying around and examining the spell work all around the elementals.
This is my first time to be able to take in such a view.
I'm sorry, do you want to take like an investigation check to see about them?
Yeah, sure.
You're kind of nobody's hampering you from doing anything that you're doing.
An investigation, you say?
Yeah, you're studying, I guess.
19.
The magic. There's like a cage and some kind of magic ward that is holding them in place. So they should. You guesstimate they should not be able to break free unless the ship was to take excessive damage. They definitely don't look like they're happy to be servants upon the ship.
So they are not like, hey, we just love dragons.
Elementals are wild beings of pure, unbridled magic. They're not meant to be bound like this. If these things go out, it wouldn't be good for us.
The other guy looks at me. He knows I'm not. You will tell us stories of your magic and your flight, yes?
Certainly, if you'd like.
I would love. Yes, Dylan. Yes, please, tell us stories. We haven't left the monastery. Ever.
Well,
Look at his hat!
It is a nice hat.
You should see my hat. I pull out this hat, and I put it on, and then all of a sudden, I'm wearing like bright golden armor.
Is there no end to your wonders, O herald of Kaluth?
That's the only trick I know. What about you, Phantasma? You seem like you're not feeling well.
He just keeps rubbing his head. He basically tells you guys he's having some headaches. He's probably going to go downstairs, maybe rest.
All right, but save some of that mayonnaise for the bread.
So he goes downstairs. He's kind of standoffish.
Right.
He's not even there.
All right. He went downstairs. Well, after a while, I think that we would decide to go downstairs. I'm gonna. What's that?
Stop playing with the
They're floofy.
Yeah, no. You guys have the run of the ship. Day 1 is underway. The ship is heading. It'll be a 3-day journey.
I will go down and investigate the underbelly of the ship.
It's not furnished beautifully. It's kind of like you can see that they don't have the experience and stuff. They're used to just having their monastery, probably sleeping on slabs and stuff. They've tried to make it look nice for you guys because they've been told that you're VIPs. And there's barrels of wine that they made for you guys.
So it's like the VIP in a third world country.
Yes. And they're not allowed to have it because they're monks, basically, or cultists.
Okay.
They don't like it when you call them cults, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
And, but, there's like a separate room, and you can Phantasmos back there. You kind of hear them talking.
Disciples. That's a good word.
Yeah.
There you go. What were you saying?
Well, it's Phantasmos in a room, and you hear him mumbling and stuff like that.
Mumbling to himself?
Yeah, he's talking.
Mumbo jumbo. Do you want a drink, Phantasmo?
And they just, then he stops mumbling.
They've got some wine here, if that might help your head.
No response.
No response.
He's acting like he's asleep.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess you caught him mumbling. I was surprised.
Fenrir will pour drink in his horn and start drinking the wine and take to having a long rest. I will set wherever it is that they've given me a space to sleep, and I will sit with my legs crossed, like say Native American style, if you will, and I will pull this this like white, like almost fiery, glinty opal from my pouch, and I will focus on it during this long rest.
How about you, Percy? What would you like to do?
Parcel of the Clan Paxton will,
And you see these cultists kind of watching you because they're mesmerized by something different.
Well, Parcel of the Clan Paxton is just as mesmerized as they are. He's going to spend the majority of the first day flying around the airship, like, with his notebook, sketching out details about its make and everything. And yeah, basically just taking note of how it operates.
Yeah,
Because he's fascinated by this.
It's cool because, it's probably a little bit smaller than what I've got on the table, but it's neat that it's powered by the elementals and stuff. That really helps it move faster than it probably should. And I guess, night would eventually fall on the first day of travel. Would you guys be sleeping or anything?
Yeah.
Yes, I will
Take a long rest.
Taking a long rest,
While the
drink
crew-
some wine,
Crew stays aboard the
eat
ship
food,
watching.
and tend to my wounds from the battle with the barbarians and the Remoras, but I'm going to keep focusing on that Ild rune, and I'm going to attune to it,
Okay.
and that gives me a few abilities.
Awesome. What you got?
I can use it to ignite. I have resistance against cold damage, and as an action I may extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of me, and I choose how much fire to extinguish in that radius. Okay. Kind of makes me fiery.
Awesome. So
It
you,
was like embracing the spirit of dragon fire.
are you doing anything, Percy? Just sleeping?
Yeah.
So you guys
First thing.
go to sleep. Roll a perception check while you're sleeping and see if you notice anything.
5.
You're sleeping silently.
A perception check that involves
Hearing.
which
Listening.
okay. That I think applies to me. My phone. Hang on a second. Let me read my abilities. Apologize. It's been a year since I've played Fenrir.
Yeah.
Well, it's not been a year, but it's few and far between anyway, isn't it? Hearing and sense of smell. Okay, so I'll take advantage on that. That would be perception 17 plus something. 17 plus. Sorry. 5. So 22.
Okay, yeah. You kind of wake out of your sleep because you hear this scratchy voice, and it's coming from Phantasmo's room. What do you do?
A scratchy voice.
It's not Phantasmo's voice.
Well, I'll instantly be alerted to it, and I will, set up. I'm in my fucking sleeping wear, which
Sounds
is
like
probably
there's a conversation going on.
probably just a loincloth. No clothes on except for my loincloth.
Sorry, Trent.
And I'll grab my venomous dagger and I'll fucking Tarzan sneak up to his door to listen to see what it is.
So you put your ear up to the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's what you hear.
Why haven't you returned my summons? Phantasmo, you were to spy upon the Moonborn. I need to know what game the gods above are playing. Erdelin has hired Jetsor to track down the small one. Can't capture him for his own. And Orcus was promised the wolf as a pet. But the prize wasn't delivered. And now he has turned against Shah. What? I need to know what the devils in hell, why they are siding with Shah, and why they want these two.
And you kind of hear Phantasmo muddle, I'm still watching them. I'm sorry, Master. I apologize. He calls him Dispater. And it's probably, you kind of reckon, maybe, well, I don't know if you know anything about magic and stuff like that. You might have to talk to Percy. But he calls him Dispater, you know? And he's kind of begging him, like, I need more time. But he's very unhappy with him.
Phantasmo calls this entity Dispater?
Yes, Lord Dispater. He's he obviously works for this guy. And basically the conversation, the gist of it is that he has knowledge of things in hell, and that someone's been sent to capture Percy, and someone was promised Fenrir. And he wants to know what's so good about these two guys.
So not necessarily directly linked to those two, but he's interested in why they're so interested.
Yeah, he wants to know.
It's a third party.
Yes. So he maybe has this whole time had Phantasmo infiltrating you guys.
Okay. Very good. I will just listen to see if I can hear the end of the conversation then.
Basically, it would end with,
you have till tomorrow to respond.
Very good.
Things kind of quiet down. You hear some shuffling in the room.
Okay.
Like he's playing with that blade.
Okay. Well, Fenrir's not going to sleep too good now. He'll go and sit in his bed and just kind of like restlessly stare at Phantasmo's door all night. Until the sun.
Yep, and we'll say the sun comes up. Day 2 of your journey. And you guys are up before Phantasmo. He's still kind of in his room. And when the cultists come by and offer him something, he's like, I got a headache.
Yeah. Percival, would you meet me on the upper deck? I have some things to discuss with you.
Sure.
Good morning, great ones.
Good
Heralds of Cluth.
morning.
We are making great time. We might even be able to get close to your destination almost by nightfall. But we'll definitely be there by morn.
What have you prepared for breakfast?
We have gotten this item called a fowl.
A chicken?
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
It is a delicacy most always given to the high priests of Cluth. We have never had such a delicacy, but it's being prepared by someone who has knowledge of how to cook such an item.
Ah, very good.
And he's grilling it over the elemental.
Very nice. I'm gonna look around the upper deck and see if there's not a space where there's not crawling with cultists or disciples.
Sure.
And pull my friend over to the side to talk to him.
You could always tell them to leave. Like, I want to take a look at
Please,
this
I
ballista.
must have counsel with my companion here.
Yes, sir.
Give us a broad space for.
As you wish, chosen ones.
As you slumbered last night, Squirrel, I'm afraid that I heard some things that I wish that I hadn't. It seems that our companion that we have been traveling with is a spy. And he's been looking in on our affairs. He is sent here by what I would perceive as a dark master. Tell me, in your knowledge of magical lore and demons and such, have you ever heard the name?
Dispater.
Dispater.
Well, I'd have to roll a check to figure it out.
Let me roll rocks around my head.
I've got, do you want history, arcana, religion?
I always base it on history because you were reading books. And this would be devils of hell and stuff like that.
Okay.
What is that? That's like between... Use this dice tray. What is it?
A 10. Which means that it's 15 if I'm doing history. It would be better if it was...
I would think there would be religion. But is you history...
It'd be better if it was religion.
Why would it be religion?
Devils? That's okay.
He's not religious. Are you religious? I don't.
Me?
Yes.
I've studied religions, I guess.
Well, then I will.
You're proficient in religions?
I'll grant
Yeah.
it. Whatever.
He's proficient in religions.
Whatever
I'm
you say.
proficient in
Whatever you
religions.
say your character was interested in at Candlekeep, I'm down with. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it's religion, then it's a 19, and I would think that it would be related to religion because I think of warlock patron kind of connections as like a religious connection.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good to me if that's what you believe. So, what is the roll then?
19.
I'm going to the ancient lore of Google because I forgot to put my knowledge there.
I should have brought the new book.
Oh, the new book?
Multiverse.
You kind of remember there's many patrons and devils, and you kind of vaguely remember that Despater was maybe an archdevil in the Iron City, and he's kind of like a spying guy. He likes to spy and manipulate. He's like Littlefinger.
He's one of the lesser devils then.
Yes.
The Spider would have been one of the lesser devils. He's secrets is his trade. He likes to know things.
Well, it appears our friend Phantasmo is his servant.
He's been known to be a schemer. He wants to take over the Nine Hells, you know what I'm saying? He's finding ways to find...
It turns out that there's no good devil people.
Inspiration. It's come around.
Okay.
Well, I knew his magic was related to some kind of fiend. He has got warlock magic, which is not exactly the thing that I studied.
He has been helpful to us thus far in combat, and it was good to have him in our corner, but I feel that it is for naught. I will not act rashly. I do feel that my time with you and on the road have learned to try and do things humanely, but I believe we should confront him. That is my way. What do you think we should do?
It's likely his patron is just using him to gather information. Not really harmful to us. He just wants to know things.
But if his patron would enter this war and be another problem for us, or join the forces of Shar, that's not good. Perhaps we should just... I don't like anyone not being forthright with me, that's for one thing. And it seems that our friend is not wholly honest with us. He came with Shen Lu, who, as we know, is gone and was dead all along. Strange dark forces seem to be following us and surrounding us naturally.
I don't want to have to do something cruel to him.
Not if it doesn't come to that. But I believe that we should confront him and perhaps send him on his way.
I wonder if he's from the Nine Hells himself.
Why don't you ask him? These are questions that we should present to him, I believe. I don't want to go on any further. Last night, when he spoke to his lord, the last thing he said to him is that he had till today. What does that mean? Today is a crucial day for his master, no matter what happens. So, I believe we should strike while the iron is hot.
Well, let's confront him. Ask him where he comes from and who he serves, what his intentions are, and I'll be behind you in case something happens.
Of course. The gods bid me protect you, and I will see that through. And I cannot allow any element to be near us on our quest that may somehow unhinge your safety. Is that the correct word?
Hinge.
I can't talk English, son.
I'm
learning things. Is it impend? Impend?
All these dragon cultures just watching me. They're like, look at him. Hair's blown in the wind. Champions. Percy's sweet jacket hat.
Also, I wanted to show you something. And I said, you there, cultist, what's that paper you're holding in your hand?
It's a map. He has the power of Kaluth.
Look what I could do.
What can you do?
I set the map on fire.
Oh. Okay.
He has burnt me, kissed me with the kiss of Kaluth.
What was it?
Look at my hands, and they're blistered.
That's a potentially useful map you just burned up.
Thank you for christening me.
Percival the Clon Paxton is going to go over to the ashes of the map that he just burned, and he's going to cast Fabricate to rebuild the map back into the pieces that it came from.
Yes.
And he's gonna hand it back to them and go, sorry about that.
And he can't take it because his hands are burnt.
And
the other one's like,
he's
holy Kaluth! Did you see that?
He figured out how to do some entry-level magic, and now he's kind of going power crazy. Sorry.
And then one goes, he destroys like Kaluth.
Yeah.
But Kaluth can't even rebuild. And the other one pushes him. No! Kaluth could rebuild if he wanted to. He chooses not to. He desires destruction. That is his will. He has picked the Herald to create and craft.
Kaluth seems like a great guy, and really should just stay with him.
I've never met him, but he's wonderful.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Destruction. Fenrir will
These cultists have been nice enough to let us on their ship. I wouldn't do anything to piss them off.
Perhaps he mends it so Kaluth can redestroy it, thus giving him much happiness. That makes wonderful sense.
I haven't made them angry. They worship me, don't you?
Of course, great herald of Kaluth.
Are there any females amongst them?
It's hard to tell under the robes.
I mean, you know, the older lady was, definitely. I don't know if you've met any
I'm
other
scoping
ones.
the other ones out. See if there's any amongst them.
They all kind of smell the same. Like,
They're eunuchs.
yeah, like stones and prayers. Whatever a prayer smells like.
Alright, then I'll find the weakest
Emptiness.
one amongst them and go, you there. Polish my breastplate.
Yes, please.
And I'll just wear it while he does it.
Okay.
And I'm just going to wait for Phantasmo to come out.
We have something very kind of pressing matter to attend to right now.
Do you want us to go get the other Herald of Kaluth?
I'm going to let him sleep until he's ready to come out.
He must be preparing for battle. Kind of a mind trance he's in, yes?
I'm not sure. He has a way of his own. He is of the devil folk.
That's not a culturally appropriate gesture. I wouldn't do that. Tieflings hate it.
He's like nothing we've ever seen. Well, we've never seen anything like him either.
I'm just short. I'm just a bit short.
Well, most short ones are children. And if Kaluth allows them to live, they grow up to be members of his society.
Yes, he is short like a child with the face of a 50-year-old man.
He has much wisdom.
not a very nice thing to say. A 50-year-old man, like human man. Humans don't age well. I think I'm quite fetching for someone of my age.
You're
I
very
didn't
fetching.
realize that 50 wasn't fetching. What are you trying to say?
You're both fetching.
I am only 17.
Trying to say that humans age like cheese.
Fenrir has no
Get all
guts at the
moldy.
time.
Melting. It's not...
Delphine is the oldest of our kind now. She is a bit prunish. But she lived long enough to see this grand day when we will finally bring about the end of the giants and Ilmeth.
So you seek to destroy the giants and the blue dragon.
We seek only to do Clu's bidding.
And
He has
Kalu-
asked us to help you bring about order.
But that is Kalu's desire, to defeat the giants and the blue dragon.
It is what he has told us.
I see, I see.
We are soldiers in his army now. We can't wait to fight. I've never fought before.
Don't overcook that chicken. I like mine rare.
It's already a little too black.
Yeah,
don't think that's healthy.
it's fine. Never hurts anyone. And I'll have some of it. I'll go take it from him.
Yeah.
Break you off a piece.
Braskus, the guy in the guy with the book, he kind of standing near you, and you smell something.
Oh?
What do you smell?
You smell.
Oh, I smell. Oh, I smell something.
Yes.
What do I smell?
Wine.
I look over it. It's this one?
Yeah. He's
I
like the
said-
second in command.
I look at him, my eyes squint, and I go,
What?
You dirty dog. I know what you've been up to.
I'm fine.
You've been sampling the devil's lettuce? Wait, no, that's not what it's called. The devil's hooch? The devil's hooch.
No, that is for you, the champions.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like looking around to see if he's got like a bottle stashed away on his body. Can I make an investigation?
Sure.
That's a 17. And my investigation is probably -1. Let me find. Yes, it is 16.
You kind of pat him down a little bit, and you find a little bundle in his robes, a little water skin.
Oh, staying hydrated, I see. I won't tell anyone. I nudge him in the chest.
I didn't know how good it was.
It's the best.
I need more.
And that's totally crap compared to the stuff that's available in Neverwinter.
Oh, you must.
And I just, so anyway, I give him a good nudge and I walk away.
Okay.
I'll start day drinking.
All right. How much do you drink?
Well, like half a bottle for now.
Okay. There's kegs down there, so you just.
Oh, yeah. A couple mugs.
What about you, Percy? What would you be doing on your second day of travel?
Well, if we're not going to, confront Phantasm...
I'm waiting for him to come out of his room.
Percival of the Clan Paxton certainly isn't going to take, point on that. So, and it's going to make him real anxious. And so he's going to do what he always does when he's really anxious. He's going to take his notebook. And he's going to meticulously make notes on all the bindings on the elementals. And he's going to sketch up the elementals and everything. And just really study them.
How much of the day goes by with Phantasmo still in his room?
He's kind of just locking himself down there. But Zelthina kind of walks up to you, and you notice, oh, there is a girl aboard here. And she's, what are you writing? Oh, wise one.
I'm just
Spells?
sketching up. And he's going to show her. He's just in the process. He's in the process of like drawing.
Is that me?
What the elementals look like? It's a flame.
Is that me basking in Kalu's flames? I had always wished that he would take me as a sacrifice, yet I have grown too old.
I'm sure that's certainly one interpretation of the sketch. It was just meant to be this elemental here.
I like to think it's me in the endless fire.
Oh, that's lovely for you. Very nice.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go over here now and sketch up the air elemental.
Oh,
Bye.
And Laz is right on the ship, and he kind of looks solemn, you know. Like, you know, he's kind of, maybe in one life he was a pirate sometime.
Fenrir will go up to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
So, how does this thing work? You turn the wheel and it goes the same way, or do you turn left and it goes right, or how does that work? Oh, someone's cut out your tongue. Ah, I met someone like you once. Only I cut out his tongue.
He kind of winces.
He deserved it. Yours was probably out of piety. Yes? Well, why don't you show me a little bit how this thing works? Let me try, huh? I want to take the wheel.
Steps away.
Take the wheel. Whee! You know, like going left a little bit. And I'm going right a little bit. Ship's.
Some of the cultists are kind of getting queasy. You might hear somebody throw up.
I feel like I have the power of a bird. My wings have spread over the land. I am the flying wolf of the Sword Coast. All right, you can take it back. That was fun.
He quickly takes it. And you guys are way off course now. He puts it back in.
Yeah.
Somehow, just moments was enough to send him off course.
I loved that. Percival, you've been holding out on me. You didn't tell me how fun it was to fly.
Well, the shoes wouldn't fit you anyway.
I wonder if I could swing from one side of the boat to the other.
I don't know if I'd try that.
Yes, it would be silly if I fell, to my guess. Well, Phantasmo seems to have not woken up. Perhaps it is time that we take the conversation to him.
The sun is setting, you know.
It doesn't appear he is going to join us today. So we're going to go and talk to Fenrir.
The door's closed.
I'm going to hide behind Fenrir.
Okay. I'm going to knock on the door.
He takes a minute, he's shuffling around, and he kind of cracks the door, looks out. He's telling you he's still got the headaches. He's just not feeling good.
Sure.
It was the battle, you know. It was a rough battle, and he's fatigued.
Right. Yes, you're fatigued. Listen, we have some things we want to talk to you about.
Tomorrow, basically.
It'll have to be today, unfortunately, Phantasmo.
You know.
I heard you last night. The jig is up. And we know that you are not here on your own whim. And that you serve another. And that he has bid you to spy on us. What say you to these accusations?
He's probably going to deny it.
This I feel like it's a lot like one of those things like click to see what happens. It's like the Oregon Trail. So he denies it.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard you specifically. Fenrir will. I'll just tell you that Fenrir will pry.
Probably a dream. You probably had too much wine.
I didn't drink anything last night. He protests.
You always drink something.
I will continue to protest against him.
Can't this wait till you guys get to the Shimmering White? He's kind of just buying time.
It can't wait. We need an answer now.
He would try to. Well, he can't. I mean, you know what you heard.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to persuade you guys to leave him alone.
Well, we have made a decision that you, if you are not going to share any more information with us as to what I heard, then...
He kind of looks at Percy like, come on, really? You're going to follow this guy, the Zentarum? You know?
Does he know I'm a Zentarum?
I think
Me?
Percy
I do.
told him. I think Percy told everybody, right? No?
Yeah, I told everybody at one point. I was like,
he's like, you really? I mean, this guy, you're gonna take his side. He's probably making this up, you know, to split us.
I don't know what direction we're supposed to go here.
Whatever you want, man. That's called D&D.
Or Percy's just gonna say, are you even from this realm?
Of course, most of his people are come from Asmodeus, but yeah, he's from this world, He's fought beside you. Come on, come on.
How long have you been pursuing us?
Do I really have to answer him? Is what he's getting at? Do I have to? Can I talk to you? You're the brains of the outfit. He's all pure emotion.
I don't really know what to do here. I don't like people spying on me. And I'm in quite a lot of trouble lately. I'm just trying to play it safe. How about, I offer you a way out? I could give you transportation to any of the major cities, and you can just leave us alone.
Do a persuasion check. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Fenrir's thinking of ways to kill him. No. I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
It's only
break his arm.
8.
He basically like, so, you guys just, you'll let me go?
I appreciate you helping us, but you're also kind of a rotten traitor. So, yeah, I think it might just be for the best if I sent you somewhere.
He's, so he kind of opens the door a little bit more. He's like, I'm not spying on y'all per se,
Hey, Waterdeep's really nice this time of year.
He's kind of getting more open. He's like, look, I've always wanted power. I always wanted to be OP and get magical weapons and stuff. And I found, my patron offered me this stuff if maybe I would just find out why you guys are so special, why Orcus wanted a pet wolf and Erdelin wants a gnome wizard, but then he got to know you guys and fight beside you, and he rather likes you guys, but now he hasn't answered his master in so long that he's getting these headaches that are affecting him. And you see he's got his blade out, the magic blade that he's always messing around with.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he realized finally that this blade's not magical or talking to him. It's his conscious, and he remembers back to when you guys met an old man in a tent, and he told him that where his place to play in this adventure was on the edge of a blade, and he realizes the blade's that dagger he keeps looking at. And that's why when he does good things, the dagger talks to him, and it does bad. But that's his subconscious wrestling with him, and lately he's been doing more good, and that's probably why the Spader is angry. But he's like, if you could send him away, maybe he wouldn't know where y'all are at. But maybe if you could tell him why Orcus wants you, Fenrir, and why Erdelin wants you, that would be great. It would help him out with his patron and maybe help him get somewhere in that world.
Percival the Clown Paxton is going to say, he's going to pull out a piece of chalk, and he's going to start writing on the ground and creating this circle. He's going to come out to kind of the center of this deck down here, and he's going to start creating this circle, and as he's doing so, he's going to say why don't you tell your patron that, and he's kind of trying to prolong the time as long as he can, that what makes us so special is our generosity and how well we treat people, and maybe he should just focus his ire somewhere else for a bit. Tell him that we're of no consequence to devils and the 9 hells. And we're just trying to live our lives. And we would really appreciate if everyone would stop following us all the time. And trying to take us places we really don't want to go. And by this time, he's going to finish the circle that he's created. And it's going to kind of light up with an arcane power. As he's created a teleportation circle to Waterdeep. And he's going to say, now why don't you just step into the circle and pop on over to Waterdeep?
I'll take him by the arm, and I'll say, out of respect for the wishes of the squirrel, and out of the respect for the help that you have given us along the way, I will not harm you. But I will assist you. And I lift that motherfucker above my head and chuck him into the goddamn portal.
And so he just goes, just disappears?
It is a teleportation circle.
Maybe
no last word or anything?
But...
Thanks for the mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's a teleportation circle. I believe it has to be used willingly. Is the only thing.
Or so he slams into the fucking...
Yeah, but he's got a want to go, Fenrir.
So he's like... I went,
It doesn't work like that. He's got a want to go to the location.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go, don't you? The other option is staying here with me.
Well, he kind of...
Oh, actually, hold on. A shimmering portal opens. Hold on, I'll let you guys decide. A shimmering portal
That's all right.
opens
I already like what's happening.
within the circle you drew and remains open until the end of your next turn. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle.
And
the Harpers gave me illustrations of their teleportation network. And if I study the sigils in any of these teleportation circles, because that's the way the spell is worded out,
sure,
I can learn how to create gates to the circles.
It kind of hits the floor hard and kind of slowly seeps into the floor.
Fun in Waterdeep!
He really did hit the wall, didn't he?
I didn't pop out his eyes.
That's really fine. Waterdeep's nice, right? There's nothing
He's a skeevy merchant.
There's nothing weird going on in Waterdeep.
He's a skeevy merchant. He'll get another cart, he'll walk around, he'll sell some wares. And, he can test his conscience somewhere else away from us. We are, in too much shit to be dealing with such things.
And just then the cultists come down because they heard the floor slamming. Is there anything... Has a giant attacked us?
No,
we're hundreds of feet up in the air.
we don't need any help unless you really want to travel to Waterdeep.
Oh, we'll fly to Waterdeep?
No. I could make you fly. That was a good trick, Percival. And I think you did the right thing. Your heart's in the right place. But I'm not going to let any devil people join our group ever again. Fast forward to our third player choosing to be a tiefling.
You better be good, because if Percy don't like you, he teleports you out of there.
Exactly.
He'll teleport you to the cornfield.
Well,
I'll get you some transportation.
the other option was I threw him off the side. And I really want to throw someone over the side. Alright.
Percival will say, sorry, Fenrir, I know you really wanted to throw him over the side, but he did help us a few times.
I understand. I gave him the respect of a warrior.
But now you guys are left with the knowledge. You already knew Erlen was after you, but now you kind of realize that maybe those demons that you fought, that killed you, that was you being given to Orcus and Hell. And because you somehow survived it, a deal has been broken between Shar and Orcus. A promise.
Good to know I'm not the only one wanted by a demon around here. Always we did demons and, putting their grubby little hands on people.
Who is Orcrist?
Oh,
I think he's kind of an asshole.
You know, you need a roll for that one.
Must be, he wants to use me for all kinds of nasty sex things.
I'm not sure about the sex things.
Must have a
It
wolf
wasn't
fetish.
really my area of study.
Perhaps he's a furry.
Hmm.
Do you know what a furry is, squirrel?
I think I could probably guess.
You don't want to know.
I love D&D. It creates conversations we should never have. On a special episode of Sword Coach, Fenrir tells Percy about furries.
Well, you see, when a man and a woman both dress as a squirrel... Anyway, I will go back up to the deck, and Fenrir's just going to spend the rest of this voyage, if he can, just kind of chit-chatting with these cultists.
Please, what kind of conversation would you like to have? They'd love to talk to you guys. They've never been out of the monastery. They're excited to be on a adventure. This is as far as I've ever been from the monastery.
And then I warned the young man that if he didn't do what I told him, I would stick my knife in his eye and rip it out. And he just kept defying me. And my boss was watching, and I was trying to make an impression. So out came his eye.
He had it coming.
Yes. And then he defied me a second time.
This
So
is
out
why
came the other.
We don't go against Kaluth. When he said for Baz to give up his tongue, Baz cut it out himself.
To be honest, I thought that perhaps my boss had some sort of magic that would heal the guy, and not so.
Well, to be honest, Baz couldn't sing that well, and Kaluth hated it, we hear. His monk chants were not of the goodest variety.
Let's see, what are some other great stories that I have? One time I was swallowed by a giant worm. It gobbled me all up whole, and I was inside its guts. I could just barely get my hands on my sword, and I pushed with all my might into its guts, and its whole top came off, and there I was, spewed out onto the snow. My friends all standing around, Shenlu mostly doing nothing.
What of you, great warrior Percy? Were you swallowed by a worm?
I've never been swallowed by a worm. Percival the Clown Paxton has kind of just been sitting, like, sitting on the deck of
They
this
just
airship,
watch you, like, they all kinda watch
examining, like, going through all the steps of his life, trying to figure out, like, where he went wrong. Like, at what point did he, like, misstep and fuck up to deserve
They all look at you like,
all the bullshit.
how did he get so lucky to
He's
be
like-
here and be a herald of Kaluth?
First, I saved up money, went to school, just wanted to study a few spells. Then whole family gets killed by goblins, and now I'm being fucking chased around the whole country by goddamn demons with a dragon coat. Oh, I just wanted to make things float. Just didn't want to have to plant crops for my whole life.
What are you going on about over there, Squirrel? Come and tell them the story about how you flew up into a giant sewer monster's face and spat magical fire into its ball sack.
Yeah, I've been going through a lot lately. Since graduating school, I've learned how to conjure lightning and harness the power of flame, and I've killed a lot of things. And now I'm on an airship with dragon cultists. It's
And we're happy to have you.
very fascinating stuff.
You know, whenever I feel down, I like to talk to Kaluth, even though he never responds to me. But maybe he'll respond to you at Herald.
Maybe a dragon talking to me is not really what I need right now.
He's so humble. I wish Kaluth would speak to me.
Has he ever spoken to any of your brothers or sisters?
Well, he told that guy up there to cut his tongue out.
Well,
So,
Kaluth speaks through his many heralds. We have never met him. But Delphine, she has sacrificed many daughters in his honor. And the other guy's like, yeah, I lost my wife to Kuluth. She was a great sacrifice.
I thought that people only sacrificed virgins. Oh, okay. Say no more.
And the sun sets on the second day.
Just sat there staring at me.
And I imagine you guys retire or do whatever you do. Maybe you drink a lot of wine. You question your life choices. And the third day arrives.
No, in the night I ride the front of this ship mast with a bottle of wine, and it's between my legs, and I on into the night you can hear Fenrir up there singing, "Sky pilot, how high can you fly?" And that's it.
Fly the ship higher. He has commanded it. Baz takes it up a little bit higher.
Whee!
Air's getting thin.
Yeah. Finally, Fenrir will
Pass out.
fall off on front of the boat there.
They carry you back to your bed and
Exactly.
gently put you in there, undressing you.
Okay,
Your armor's polished, standing up there next to you when you wake up in the morning.
sweet. Very good.
And we come upon the third day, and you kind of, Percy, the first thing you notice is that you see trees, green everywhere underneath you. I'll flip the map to green.
We're getting out of the snow.
It ended up being about a 150-mile journey, but you're finally coming upon shiny white. And you kind of, hopefully, you can see in the distance there's a giant white rock that goes all the way up, and it's kind of covered in snow. It's still high. It's very high. And around it, you look down and you can see that there's an altar. It's probably about 100 feet away from the mountain, or the peak, the rock. And when you look down, you can see that it's almost like there's the shape of a griffin in the ground.
Oh wow!
And there in the middle is an altar,
Like a crop
stone
circle
altar.
kind of.
Yeah, but it's made in the land.
Okay.
It's kind of neat.
A griffin.
And there's patches of snow and grass. This part of the area still has a little bit of snow, and that's why they call it shining white, because it's shining in the middle of all this green.
That must be where we need to go. Start to descend slowly there, tongueless one.
We can't land anywhere. There's too many trees. Could we allow you to climb down? Or
Yes.
we
Take
don't
us
want
slow
to
enough.
desecrate the altar.
Take us low enough so that I may get down safely.
Would you like any of our members to join you in this expedition? Yes. Take me. I would like to go. Yes, come on. This will be fun. I mean, this will be.
come on. Can they come
I'll
with
serve
us?
you.
He starts hugging cultists, going asking if they can come.
Can we?
They've never been out of the house.
I can't feel like they might die.
What's that green stuff down there?
No, they won't die. They've never even seen a tree before. You're going to deny them seeing trees.
I think it'd be safest if they stay up on the ship.
Oh, they can come along. What say you there, old lady?
Now, Syrinscape, they are at your command. They are here to aid you in any way.
How about all of you pick a number from 1 to 10?
1.
He goes through each one of them.
1.
Guess what? The number was 1. You get to go.
They can aid you in. You said you have to collect a porcelain mask that is buried. Perhaps
You
they
won't
can
leave
dig
any
it.
fighting to us, but you'll do all the digging and all of the stuff that we and the other champion just can't be bothered to do. Wink, wink. He winks at you.
Braskus says, "Will you need provisions for your journey?"
Absolutely.
We used to
go
have
on.
somebody who could cast Goodberry, didn't we?
We used to have someone who cast Goodberry, yes, but still.
That was nice.
He said one of those things feeds you for a day. I would eat 3.
And so they kind of lower the ship above the trees.
We used to have a guy who made mayonnaise too.
And
We still do.
3 of the members will join you in this expedition.
Okay.
It would be Lucina, Trite, and Perella. They will join you.
Okay.
And the rest will stay on the ship. And so you guys make it to the ground, and you have to get a little bit far off from the. They didn't want to desecrate the altar, but you guys are going to go over there and desecrate the altar.
I'm gonna desecrate that.
They're like 3 kids. They're like, oh, they're so excited to be out on the ground, walking around. There's patches of snow and grass, and it's like nothing they've ever seen. They've been inside a monastery their whole life.
You there? What's your name?
My name is Trout, sir.
Trout.
Trout.
Stop eating the yellow stuff. Just eat the white snow. That's not good for you.
What about the green snow?
That's grass.
Is it?
It's springtime.
Just eat white snow.
Actually, I think you'll find the snow has quite a lot of bacteria in it. It's not really good to be eating the snow.
What's a bacteria?
They're actually these little... It would take too long to explain. They're tiny demons.
Ah!
Yeah.
You know what's funny is it took you a little while, but you realized that you remember something like that griffin from the ancient tribe teachings, that there used to be an Uthgard barbarian tribe of the griffin.
Mm.
And that you kind of recognize that maybe this might be their altar. So you're kind of even happier to desecrate it.
You know, each of the tribes of the barbarian worship a different, or at least have a different symbol that marks their tribe, such as mine, as the Grey Wolf. And there are the...
Wait, you could have picked any symbol and you picked the Grey Wolf. These guys picked the Griffin. That's one heck of a lot cooler, if you ask me.
That's what I was getting at. This is possibly the sacred ground of a barbarian tribe of the Griffin.
The cultists hate it when you guys argue.
I didn't choose the wolf life. The wolf life chose me.
Okay. Well, let's desecrate this altar to the Griffin.
So they got some picks and stuff that they grabbed from the vessel.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Desecrate it?
Well, the mask is buried underneath it.
Ah. In the center of all that?
Yeah.
We have to crack through that concrete.
Yeah, and
somehow.
off in the distance is that white, the white pillar, and it's 280 feet tall. You see, it's just magnificent.
Hmm.
But
how do we get through this concrete? We'll have to break it.
Let us do that, O Herald of Kaluth. We will make it. We will tear it asunder as if Kaluth himself walked upon this earth.
All right, get to it. Show me what you got.
And so they go over there and start picking at it, and then they realize, man, it is hard. So it's slow moving.
Do they have pickaxes or anything?
They just got kind of like these, like spears.
Spears? They're never going to get through that. Let me go through my inventory and see what I have.
Flick through his spell book and he's going to go, I don't have anything in here that says I'm not an asshole.
Let me go through my shit. I got a Dungeoneer's pack. I got a sledgehammer, I think.
If you can get through the concrete down to the earth, I can dig through it pretty efficiently.
We can get it. You just rest. Drink of the wine. We'll get this.
Drink of the wine. Oh my god. I will pull out my my ocarina for them while they're working. Yeah, I just fucking sang into my hands instead of bringing a real ocarina and playing it.
This is most motivational.
I'll actually lose Ocarina playing a bit better.
It goes on and on and on. It's heaven and hell. Oh, well.
No,
I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that.
And they get like a little crack. Yay!
All
And
right.
they start.
I will. God dang, there's got to be something in my stuff. I know I had like a. Well, we might have lost it.
Well, didn't you guys have a bag of holding?
I've got a bag of holding.
Yeah.
What's that going to
Who
do with
knows
that?
what's in it?
It's
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's
my
in it.
stuff.
Oh,
I mean, I could start blasting fireballs at
and
it.
it's
I don't
I
think
have
that's
an
a good
explorer's
idea.
pack. I have an explorer's pack, not the other thing. So I don't have a hammer or a pickaxe or anything like that.
Well, then it's definitely slow moving.
I have stone cleaver, a sword.
Yeah, I thought Stone Cleaver did, like, cleave stone.
I only ever saw Yol use it against other barbarians. I've never struck a sword against a stone, but usually that ruins it. We could try.
I don't-
Can we try?
I don't
Please,
know.
please.
Stand back.
Yes.
And I will raise the sword above my head and strike the stone.
Starts pebbles and rocks fly up in there.
Well,
It makes a
that's-
nice chunk.
that seems to work very good. Mind yourselves, you don't want to get cut. Now just start hitting it. And I'll start clearing away some rock.
And,
Once he gets through the rock, is it like concrete underneath? Or is it like
dirt,
earth, dirt
you
underneath?
start seeing dirt fly.
Once he gets to dirt,
Parallel, it's like,
I yawned again.
Percival the Clown Paxton's gonna go, alright, I can get it from here. And he's gonna go and start casting Move Earth to just like magically trudge earth out from this hole and go deeper.
Does my sword seem to be damaged from the stone
No.
clamoring?
no. And they're looking at it like,
Wow, that's, yeah.
I would love to hold something like that.
I don't know if you're quite ready for that yet. But someday you'll graduate. And I pat him on the head. And I put it back in the bag of holding. I pull out a rusty goblin dagger and I hand it to him. Here you go. That's where you start.
Ah, gift from the gods. So, how does the Move Earth work?
Move
what's this
Earth.
that you were doing, right?
Yeah. If you target an area of loose earth, you can instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it up to 5 feet away. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage, but it's 5 feet. I can manipulate a 5-foot cube of earth, so I can go 5 feet deep every turn, every action. So every 6 seconds, I can get 5 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're just digging up dirt.
So it's like quick.
Yeah, it's going. Let's do perception checks.
$12.
10.
Okay. You guys don't know this. You didn't notice anything while you're digging up this earth. The stones around you start to move.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh no.
Crash, bang, boom.
These rocks seem like they come to life.
Oh man, more.
And the
The
desecration of the art has awakened, or at least got these creatures, these giant stone-like creatures, to come to life. Were they always alive, just watching you? Well, roll for initiative.
Initiative. Advantage on initiative rolls. Rolls a 1 and a 2.
Congratulations.
2's better than 1.
I've heard that before.
All right, what you guys roll?
18.
Oh, okay, 18. What you got, Chad?
4.
Well, Trent, you're going first, buddy.
Hooray!
I mean, you guys didn't notice them moving, but they're. Let's say I wish I had a bigger map. They're kind of coming in, so now you see them, but you didn't know they were there. Like I would have had you say, "Hey, I think I seen that thing's eyes twitch or something," but you didn't. But now they're moving, so let's just go.
All right. So, Pedestal of the Clan Paxton is using his move Earth. He's digging this hole really rapidly. Yep. He pokes his head up out of the hole. He's kind of dirty, covered in soot, and he's not looking his best. And he's going to go, "Oh no, not again!" And he's going to hold out his hand, and the earth that we have kind of excavated here is going to start to rumble and then shape itself together into a sort of humanoid form as a earth elemental
cool
is conjured from the rubble.
That really is cool as fuck.
And he's going to say, "Hey buddy, yeah, alive now. Congratulations. Can you attack those guys for me?" So now, an Earth Elemental has entered combat. He will roll a unique initiative.
All right. Give me. You want to roll it?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh. So you'll be NPC now. Well, I'll let him go right now. Go.
Okay. He's just, you control him, but he does what I tell him to.
You know, you do whatever you want. Come on, you control him.
Okay, well, I just told him to attack these guys, so he's just going to go
Get
and
after
attack
it.
this. Now, I have the Earth Elemental stats pulled up.
Yep.
Do you want me to,
Yes.
like, kind of...
Please.
Okay. Because
I'd love you to.
he's yours. That's the way the spell works out, is that it belongs
but tonight,
to you.
Tonight
Okay.
he's yours.
So... He's going to make 2 slam
I have
attacks.
awesome cultists I get to play as.
He's going to make 2 slam attacks against this one right here. The first one is going to be well over 20
That
to
hits.
hit, yeah. So it is going to be... Can I have D8s? 2 of them? Uh, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it's going to be well over 20 to hit.
Yep.
So, yeah. 14 damage. Once again, bludgeoning. Yeah, and that'll be the end of the Earth Elemental's turn.
That's awesome. And the cult's like, "Oh, did you see it? His hands created." Well, then the one's going to be... Well, 2's going first, so 2 is going to move up to the cultists.
No.
Yep. He's going to roll... At 18.
Goodbye, cultists. I promised to save you, and I got you.
And he just swings, and the girl who said you were painting her goes flying dead across the thing. Just he slaps her.
Parcel of the Clan Paxton is not seeing any of this from down in this hole.
And so he's going to come with his second attack and try to get the other cultist. It's 20 to hit. Yep. And he just comes the other one. What's the other one's name? It's Pelleria, and he smashes her into the ground. Clubs her down.
Holed up in his little hidey hole, and he's like, "Oh no!" He's seeing blood splattering up above him. He's hearing screaming. He's like, "Oh, again!"
And so he's gonna make 2 attacks against the elemental. Number 1.
Okay.
The first one is gonna be 11 to hit,
No.
and the other one is gonna be 17 plus 9. So
17 is yes.
Okay, so he's gonna hit, and that's gonna be 3d8s.
Okay.
21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right, and now it is the last cultist's turn. For Cluth! And he runs up to that giant. Ooh. I might not need my stats for them guys.
I know, right? They're like very low levels.
He hits with an 18.
All right.
Oh, he's got that dagger.
He's got that goblin dagger. I
He's
think.
like, it is magical.
Yes.
He rolls a 1, and it does 1 plus 1 2 damage. 2 damage. It is now your turn, Fenrir.
Okay. I could move half my movement as part of my bonus action to rage.
Uh huh.
So I shall rage. I am going to attack this giant who killed my fucking cute friends with vigorous ire.
Are you using giant
Yes.
player? So it gives you that advantage, right?
Well, it gives me some powers against them, yes.
Okay.
That is going to be a... Come on. Okay, it's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that's extra 2d6 versus these guys. Bam. I reroll 1s and 2s. That becomes 10, 15, 18, plus 19, 20, 21, 27.
Alright.
I'm sorry, yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's 9 plus 19, 23, 28,
Or something.
29, 30, 31.
Alright, 31.
Sorry,
Much
I can't,
better.
I can't
Okay.
fucking count. Now, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so this is 9 plus. Reroll 1s and 2s. Actually, it's all 3 there. Still got 1s. So 2. So, 10, 11, 16, 21. On the second one. So he just comes running up to this giant. He's just seen his 2 friends felled. And he pulls out this thirsty giant slaying sword and he pierces the stone giant's skin with it.
Gets after it.
Gets after it, yeah. Took the thing so I could re-roll 1s and 2s, rolled 2 more 1s.
Just real quick. That's a hit. All of a sudden out of the air, you see a harpoon coming. Right into that one. Well, no. Let's say we'll go after this one. How about that?
Okay.
Or unless you want, I'll let you guys pick where you want the harpoon to go.
That one.
fine.
Yeah, they'll aim for the nearest
coming, and it's 3. I'm sorry, the harpoon's 3d10. So if somebody wants to roll 3d10 damage on him,
I got 3d10s. That's going to be 9, 7, so 16, 18.
okay. That's okay. And all of a sudden, you see him start. They're winching him up to the ship, and he's fighting against it. You know, so it's his turn next, but he's wrestling with the ship.
I can't.
Yeah, they're up there with the winch doing their thing,
Yeah. Okay.
helping you guys in the battle. And like I told you, there's a ballista and a harpoon gun, so now I'm going to fire the ballista. Ooh, that's a 19 plus 6. So that's another 3d10 damage. Where would you like them to fire?
There.
The same guy?
Oh wait, it's a different person then, right? Because,
Yeah,
well, they've got
because I had the ballista, I just never put it on the ship. So I'm going to pretend it's like on the bottom or something.
Very good. Just get the other guy.
I mean, the harpoon's on the bottom.
Go for the other fellow over there.
Yeah, okay, so I just need 3d10.
4, 9, 13.
Alright, 13 damage on that. Okay. But that's just a harpoon, so it kind of just lodges in its thick skin. And it's going to take a multiple turns to load it, but there's multiple people up there. There's one working the harpoon and 3 working the ballista, because, well, we only left 3 people on the ship, so it might take them an extra turn. But anyway, it doesn't matter. If only Phantasma was up there to help them load it.
Oh, no.
And now it's the boss's turn. He's going to toss a rock at you, Fenrir.
Okay.
This creature grabs this giant rock and tosses it. Ooh. That's going to be 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits me.
It's going to be 28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
14.
Now it says you must succeed a strength check.
Okay.
A strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
I have advantage on strength savings
Okay.
while raging. Let's keep rolling a lot of natural ones tonight with this advantage. That'd be 11 plus 9, so 18.
You pass. So you kind of take this rock,
Shrug it off.
yeah,
And my eyes glow yellow.
and we're back to the rock golem.
Yeah, it's just going to attack this stone giant here again. Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Let me get this together. What is this like? This is a second natural 20 tonight, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
But this one's in combat.
He's rolled a couple natural 20s.
Okay.
Natural ones.
I'll get on it this time. I'm rusty.
So, it's going to be... Oh, shit. Jeez.
That might have been the golem this time.
Okay, well, that's a little... 24.
Okay, it's good.
But that's the first attack.
Yeah,
So its second attack
he's definitely coming in handy.
is going to be 16 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. So, yeah, then that's the end of the Earth Elemental's turn.
Okay.
And then it's my turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, Parasol is going to, from his little hole...
Try and save the cultists.
There's only one left, isn't there?
Yeah.
He's going to say, alright,
His name is Trite.
alright, courage, Parasol. And he's going to fire himself up into the air, as far up as he can go. And a spinning ball of fire is going to conjure up in front of him, and he's going to throw it up in front of this one right here. So... Chromatic orb, because I have to be precise.
Right in his fucking face.
I rolled a 15 and I add 9.
That hits.
Okay. So... Let me check something real quick. Okay.
It's a lot of dice. Oh my. Don't get in that fire, Fenrir.
Oh, I'm in it.
No, it's not a fire. That's not a fireball. It's a chromatic orb. I did this specifically because I didn't want to hurt anybody else.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be 36 damage to this one right here.
Okay, yep.
Okay, 36 fire damage. And if he is resistant to fire damage...
He is no longer.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, I don't see any resistance there.
Okay, so I'm an elemental adept now. That is one thing that I took. So I ignore resistance when I'm dealing fire damage.
Okay.
Take that, tieflings.
Yeah.
And I treat ones rolled as twos, but I didn't roll any ones.
Oh. Well, he is chipped now. The stone giant is chipped.
And he's gonna go, I got him! And his boots are going to deactivate, and he's just gonna go straight back down into the hole. Yeah, just straight back down into the hole.
Well, this guy is going to take 2 swings at you, Fenrir.
Okay.
You got a 16.
No.
And I've got a 19.
The first one bounces off my chest, and then the second one, I go, ha ha ha, and then the second one kind of catches me good.
be 17 points bludgeoning damage from a great club, like this big wood just smacks against your head. Blood splatters out.
A little bit of blood comes out of my ear and hits the cultist in the face.
And then we're going to go back to 1. He's going to keep
How much did you
attacking.
say it was? 17?
Yeah. And then he's going to attack 2 attacks. Well, yeah, I'm just roll 2 attacks against your elemental.
Okay.
Because the first one I rolled is a 3, so I know that's not going to hit. The other one's a 19, so I'm pretty sure 19 plus 9 is going to hit.
Yes.
So let's just give him 19 points bludgeoning damage. He brings his club down.
Okay.
It is now the cultist's turn. He's going to take that dagger and try to put it to the giant's
Hit him.
leg. And he can't get to him. It's just it's the giant's moving and swaying too much. He can't get to him. I'll get him for Cluth. It is now your turn, Fenrir.
Fenrir is going to wind up his sword. One, not very happy about being smacked with that club. He's going to go. And it's going to be a 20 to hit. Dirty
That
20.
hits.
Why don't you try picking on someone who's a little bit more your size? Aha, that was worth it. 10, 15, 18 plus 9. 27 damage on that first
Right.
strike.
Good hit. The giant goes to like one knee.
Oh, he actually must save a Constitution saving throw or be knocked prone. That's actually another stipulation of that. Hang on a second, let me make sure that's true. DC 15 strength saving throw or fall prone.
A strength saving throw.
Yes, strength.
Not a con.
Not con, strength.
11.
So he'll fall prone.
Okay. Then he goes to one knee and then goes all the way down. Yeah, he's laying on the ground.
And he raises his head back up to look at me.
And then the cultist next to you pulls his dagger out.
And we're going together. And it's going to be 19 plus 10.
That
so
hits.
That's 29 to hit. That's
Yeah.
definitely land. So... you roll 2s. Becomes a 1. So 9, 10,
You would
15,
take the higher though, no?
18,
You have to take the reroll?
22.
How's this look?
So as he brings his eyes up to look at me one last time,
Eye to eye.
me and that I kind of like slap that cultist on the ass to get him moving, and the two of us come in. And I just take his rocky head off as he's going.
Bro, he raised the dagger above his head like that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you don't know how to work it.
We're like to God, make him feel like he's done it himself. And
I
like
did it with my dagger.
rock dust flies all over him. Yeah, he
I've never felt more alive.
Now, just stay out from underneath the other one's club, or else you'll never be able to tell your friends back home. All right, so I felled one.
It was 2 attacks.
I can make a bonus attack if I can make cross the distance.
Can't you jump?
This
Let's
is
see.
30.
Well, here's where I'm at.
This
But
is
you don't
30.
you but don't you have the werewolf ability to just do a standing jump?
I can make it.
This is 30.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
That guy who's winched, he's kind of on one leg,
I say,
getting winched up.
I say, stay behind the rock element. Stay behind that rock monster. Don't get in front of the other rock monster. And I leave him behind. And I'm gonna make. I'll just come up here, and as I get to this guy, I'm like up in the air to bring my sword down on him. It's gonna be 19 to hit.
That hits.
What's that? 6, 5, 2. Reroll 2s. Comes a 3. So we got 12, 15.
19.
So what? 12 plus 3 is 15. So 5 more is 20. 29 on this guy.
Okay.
29.
Okay.
Fenrir comes leaping into the air to get this guy who's got the winch stuck in him, and he just kind of drives his sword into its fucking hip.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
It is his turn, and before him, I always had the other people going. They are loading the ballista, and they're aiming it at another one, so that's going to be their whole turn, because there's only... Well, there's 3 of them up there. Yeah. And then the third one can fire. No, wait, one's on the harpoon, so forget it. I'm sorry. That makes more sense. So it's his turn. First, he's going to try to make an... Well, they're pulling him up 20 feet now. He's 20 feet up off the ground.
Oh.
You know? Because they could reel it in 20 feet. But he's going to try to make a strength check.
Yeah, pull them down.
And he rips the thing right out of him and falls back on the ground. That's his turn to escape.
Okay.
It's now the boss's turn.
The boat's like wee 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 wee, like teetering in the air.
Looks like he's just lounging, doesn't it? Posing.
Yeah. Okay, check me out.
So he's going to move 80 feet towards Percy.
Oh!
He looks down in the hole.
That's the end of the creature's turn.
Looks down in the hole and sees you. Rock drools coming down on you.
It is your elemental's turn.
Okay, the elemental is just going to attack the guy in front of him for the first turn, which is not going to hit because it's only going to be 12.
We got inspiration.
Yeah, do that again.
Okay, well in that case, it is
You know what?
14 for the first attack.
14 to hit?
For the first attack, which is no.
No. That's with the reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next one is going to hit because it's well over
What a
20.
waste.
He gets 2 attacks.
Sorry.
It's okay. 14.
Take that off my character.
14 damage.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He's chipped. It's now Percy's turn.
No, yeah, it's Percy's turn. And I actually didn't think about what he was going to do next.
Save the cultist!
How?
Tell him to run!
Okay.
Well, Fenrir told him to run.
I have... These are rock monsters?
Yeah, they're stone creatures.
Stone
Okay.
giants.
Stone
So
giants. I guess
they're-
they're flesh and blood, but they look like stone.
Okay.
They're stone
They're
giants.
from this realm, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that anyway. It's a concentration spell.
Foolish mortals.
What other crazy tricks you got up your sleeve?
This giant is looming over this, 10-foot deep hole that Percy's in. And he's kind of, cowering in it. And he's going to hold up his hand and he's going to go... And he's going to misty step away out of the hole.
Yeah.
Poof.
And he's going to end up all the way over here.
Uh-huh.
And he is going to cast Firebolt against this one.
Yep.
And I rolled a 17, I add 9 to that, so...
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah. And it is 2d10s. It's not bad. It's not that bad.
That's good.
But it's 6 damage.
It goes up again.
Oh, well, hold on. That's 7 damage, because 1s are 2s for me.
Okay. Doesn't it go
7
up
damage.
again eventually? You want to go to
11th level.
11. One more level.
One more.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was thinking we're 9.
2 is dead.
Damn.
1's going to go against your rock creature.
The cultist
13?
is between you.
No. 13 hit?
I
No.
told you not to bring him. The rock, no.
Okay, and
I
then
want
The
them
rock!
to have a
It's
fun
the
time.
rock!
I want them to have fun.
19? 19?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just do, it's going to take 19 bludgeoning damage from the Great Club. It's smashing it. How's he look?
He has 97 hit points.
Wow, he's taking it.
He has a resistance to all bludgeoning damage.
Oh, damn.
Do you want that for him?
Oh,
Wonderful. Well, then it is the cultist's turn. And he looks around. And he doesn't know what to do.
Fenrir told him to hide.
Sure. Run this
So he
way, dude.
crawls up underneath the stone giant, right by his...
There you go.
Yes, that way then, yes. It is now Fenrir's turn.
Fenrir's going to continue to wallop on this guy. He's going
A
to...
whomp and a whale.
Put in a whale, and he's going to try and, like, knock his stone balls off. I got a 12 plus 10, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Is that a natural one again?
Natural ones. Constantly with this one tonight. Retiring the purple dice. 22s, no. We got 4, so that's 8. 12.
18.
Don't do that while I'm counting.
It's
So that's 12.
6.
12 plus 3 is 15, so 24.
24 damage.
And then the second attack. Shit.
He is
Come on,
chipped.
crit. Come on. That's another natural one. Everyone has been a natural one.
You're out of sorts.
Damn you and your inspiration sucking troll.
I didn't ask you for it.
16.
16 to hit. 16 will not hit.
I miss.
Right. All that jostling around.
Yep.
It is now
My
that
sword
creature's
just kind of
turn.
bounces off his fucking club,
Yep.
which is a big thick ass club.
He looks at you and he brings about his club. Looks to slam it against you. His first attack is 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Definitely.
$19 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The other one's a natural 19, so I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yes.
Okay. $22 bludgeoning damage. So he just slapping you, crashes into your armor and your ribs.
He's beating
and
me up.
whatnot. Yeah, he's smashing you around.
My sword is stuck in his club.
And then all of a sudden you see another harpoon come towards the one in the... Well, I guess you guys can decide where you want
That
to come.
one.
Yeah. I was going to shoot the one in there, in the middle there. Let's see if they hit. Yes, they hit. That's a great one. I'm going to need 3d10s.
6. 12.
They've...
5.
Okay. How much?
17.
17, okay. And so we knocked that down a little bit. That creature's not chipped. And so the person on the harpoon gun has now come to aid them to help. So they fired it now. One's loading it, the other one's aiming it.
Cool.
And then it will be ready. Well, one fired, now loading it and aiming it. So they'll be ready to fire next turn a little bit quicker.
Okay.
It is now that creature's turn. Yeah, they'll just go towards your elemental and
Attack it.
attack it, yes.
You better.
Even better.
Oh, I rolled double 11, so that's 21 on both of them. 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's say... I'm just going to do a total here. 19 plus 19. Means you'll take 38 points bludgeoning damage.
Oops.
Brothers fighting.
Next time. Okay. It is now back to your creature.
Yeah, my
Elemental.
creature is going to attack this one right here.
Alright.
Nope. Second attack is going to be a 20.
That hits. These giants have some thick armor. Stone-like armor.
Yes.
13 damage.
Okay. Alright.
Don't hurt him. It's just a baby.
All right, Trenton, what does Percy got?
Percy has got himself lined up,
Yep.
and he is going to...
He's got a handful of dice here.
Percival Paxton is going to hold up his two hands. He's going to clasp them together, and he's going to go... Pew! And a bolt of lightning is going to fire out from his fingers, streaking across the sky, 100 feet long.
Wow.
These two right here have to make dex saves.
Okay. All right. First one. I get a little mod there.
Whoopsies.
Got a 19 on the first one.
Okay, he's going to take half. Well, will he? Let's see. Yeah, he'll take half.
The next one. Is 11. 11.
Okay, that's a fail. So he'll
Okay.
take full damage.
So, yeah, the one closest to you, the boss, it basically was able to kind of just get out of the way a little bit, but that other one just couldn't do shit. Some cool shit here, man.
Take 31 damage for this one.
Okay.
And half of that for this one.
Okay.
Which is 15, 16? 15. Round down
Yeah.
for me. Round up for
Those
you.
ain't magical goddamn dice. They're dwarven dice.
Good one. I like that. Is now that one is going to go ahead and try to crush your creature again with its two attacks. 17.
On the nosy.
Okay. Then I know the other one's going to hit because it's 18. So it's going to be 2 hits. So it's going to be just another. What do we say? Is 19 per. So 19 plus 19 is 38 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is he chipped?
Oh, he's chipped, he's ground, he's not happy. He's down to 59.
On his turn, he is going to pray to Kaluth.
Okay.
This was fun for a little while.
He sees his dead friends.
Kaluth saved me. It's Fenrir's turn.
Fenrir is going to summon up all his fucking anger and use the Great Weapon Master feat.
I love how the
For
music stopped for that shit.
I don't think it's going to be high enough. It's plus, so it's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Will not hit.
God damn. All right. All I had to do was roll higher than that. If I can do it. Second attack. I gotta try and hit something here. 18 to hit.
That hits.
I'm not getting any crits. And I'm not rolling higher than 10. And everything else is a natural 1. Okay, so 9, 18. 18 plus 11. So 28. 28 damage on that guy.
Alright.
Fenrir is just swinging away at him.
He's going to go ahead and swing away at Fenrir.
Alrighty.
So, 22 to hit.
Hits.
And a
Fenrir takes it on
18
the
to
nose.
hit.
Yeah, both.
Okay, so both are going to hit. So, 16 is the first damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning, and then the second attack. 17. Bludgeoning damage. So he's trying to put you in the ground, trying to knock you off your feet.
You need to stop rolling odd numbers though.
Bam, bam.
Just kidding.
What size is your elemental?
Let me check on that for you.
Definitely large at least.
Large.
Large, okay. Then in that case,
I keep forgetting to make you make the strength throw every time I hit him.
yes.
The last time.
When
When I make a hit, they gotta make a strength
in
throw.
that case, he's just going to attack your creature, since your creature's not considered medium or small.
Oh. Don't harm him, he's just a baby!
Yeah, it's one. It says one medium or smaller creature. Wouldn't it? I'm a huge creature. Wouldn't that make him smaller? Or?
Yeah. Huge is bigger than.
Yes. No.
large.
Maybe so.
Huge is bigger than large, but
Okay.
I mean, if the wording is medium or small,
It says
I'm a large.
one medium or smaller creature. Within
Medium
10
or
feet.
smaller.
Medium or smaller. That'd
Yes.
be medium smaller.
Smaller than medium.
Yeah.
it wouldn't be-
and you're
I'm
large.
small, for example.
Yeah. So
So I'm smaller than medium.
yes. So he's gonna just try to smash the shit out of your guy.
Okie dokie. Sounds fair enough.
28 and a 21.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Both.
And I'm just gonna double it up again. It's just 38 bludgeoning damage. I should probably just tell you 19 if you take half, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he cannot get a petrifying touch on you. Although I don't even know if that would work on a rock creature, but I wanted to try it
A
out.
petrifying touch. He's already been petrified.
Either way, it is now. Yeah.
I'm so.
Aren't
glad
they?
these
Aren't they
started
still up in
available.
there and they can fire this time, right?
Yeah.
'Cause, yes. So they're gonna fire. Ooh, an 18. So it's. Yep, that's gonna be a hit. 3d10 on whatever you want them to shoot at.
That
The same
guy.
big one, yeah. Okay. 3d10.
4, 8, 12. So 21.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's. You can hear distant cheering.
And there was much rejoicing, and they're all like paper guys up there. Yay!
No. What's Rocky got?
A natural 20.
Hey!
Oh, God.
You're the best crown. No one's ever gonna keep you down.
Hell yeah, Rocky.
Of course, my computer wants to restart.
Dun,
Here
dun,
comes
dun.
Rocky. You get it.
Dun, dun,
You deserve
dun.
it.
17.
17.
Hold on,
hits.
hold on.
17
No,
hits.
it's a natural 20.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. 17. I'll write that down. 17 plus.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's 23 for the first attack.
All right. How's that look?
Oh, hell
Yeah.
Okay, so Rocky is gonna have this giant roaring in his face and trying to bludgeon him with his club, and he's gonna right back at him, and he's just gonna just punch him. Uppercut. Little chunks of pebbles and rocks flying all over the place. Yeah. And the stone giant is going to fall to the ground, and Rocky's going to put both of his hands up and go. And then he's going to turn around and attack the other one. And Parcel the Clan Paxton is going to wipe a tear out of his eye and he's going to go, "That's me, boy." He's well over 20 to
That
hit.
hits.
Hey, this guy's kicking it.
10 damage.
Okay.
Excelente.
Okay. Since number one's dead, it's a cultist. He raises his hands up, kind of peeks his head out, and it is Fenrir's turn.
Is it?
Yeah, because you killed the one. Oh, sorry. This guy
Percy's turn.
called Percy gets to
Yeah.
go. He wiped a tear, I thought that was his turn. Or he was wiping a magical tear.
Yeah.
Turns into a goddamn waterfall.
And, make a dex save for him.
Okay, dex save for
Probably
the
his
boss.
favorite save.
He does get quite a bonus.
Really? I would think that strength would be their best save and dex would be the worst. Yeah, that's why I was like,
It's a plus 6, so it's a 17.
jeez.
Oh, wow, that's
17 is exactly good, so he's going to
Okay.
take half of this damage.
That is a good.
Whew. Oh, shit, that's a lot of ones.
Really, well,
Looks like a lot of
because
dice from my perspective.
that is a
8,
fucking
9, 10, 11,
set of
12,
dwarven dice
13,
meant for battle axe
15,
shit, not
16,
me.
17, 18, 19, 20,
I would have brought you some D6.
30, cut in half, so it's 15.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do?
Still pretty good.
Percy is going to, once again, pew, and huge lightning bolt comes out of him.
Definitely getting his attention. And now the cultist is like, pew, pew.
And then Percy's going to, kind of try to scarp her off a little bit,
Yeah.
even though it's not very far.
Well, there's this giant rock creature that's fucking people up, and there's Fenrir over here, which is his turn now for reals.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it once again. I'm gonna try the Great Weapon Master feat. What's You gotta be shitting me tonight. I rolled a 4 and a 3. I'm not doing good. That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Oh, Rocky gets MVP tonight. It's okay.
So I missed both times. Fenrir cannot get his shit together.
It's
Natural ones every roll.
He's got concussion from all the smackings he's taken.
All the smackets. He's getting hit.
And he's about to get hit again.
I'm really pissed.
So
why in the fuck is that happening?
One's a dirty 20.
That's the way it goes.
And the other one's...
And that's just the way it is.
Well, actually, they're both dirty 20s.
That's like 8 natural ones.
And I've rolled quite a few natural 20s.
Natural
you want this
ones.
one?
No.
You want to trade?
No.
Let's trade.
No.
Please?
So you've taken 2
Here.
dirty 20s. So
Let's
you
see.
take half damage also?
Yes.
Then it's 19.
Okay.
19 bludgeoning damage total.
Please give me my dice
Because you
back.
got hit
Oh.
twice.
Let's see if it's the dice or if it's you.
No, it is.
If it's your curse,
I'm
or
not
if it's your
cursed.
dice.
I am not cursed.
well then we'll see. I'll roll your dice and you'll roll mine.
No, I shan't.
I demand it.
No.
Actually, here, because I rolled well on this one too.
No, give it back. No.
Give me.
No, damn it, Trenton, no.
Oh.
Take it. It has good luck on it.
No, Trenton.
I need a charisma check from your creature. He's going to try to charm him.
From my creature?
Yes, he's going to try to charm him.
Okay.
Can your creature berry charm?
Probably not, but I'm going to give it a whirl.
I don't think there's anything in here that says he can't be charmed. He's immune to poison.
It's a charisma check.
There
Yeah.
you go. He can be charmed. Fast forward to Dorian Vicente fucking a rock elemental.
4, because I add -3 to that.
Yes, the creature's charmed by the giant. You can repeat the saving throw on each of the ends of your turns.
Yeah, I'm immune to exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poison, and unconscious.
Well, shit.
But I'm not immune to charm.
So, with the creature charmed, he turns his attention and starts to go towards Fenrir.
What does charmed mean?
He's just gonna have him not look it up while he attacks the shit out of Fenrir.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 23 and a 22.
Both hit.
All right, you'll take 19 bludgeoning damage then.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean that's total. You
Can't
get hit
attack
twice.
the charm.
Twice
Okay.
would be 30 something, but I'm saving you guys
Okay.
the time now. And it is the creature's turn. If you'd like to retry your charm, we're looking for a 13.
Okay, charm means that it can't attack the creature that has charmed it. I rolled a 2.
He's in love with them now. It's a stone creature in love
Yeah.
with the stone giants.
It's a forbidden romance.
And Percy's tears turn to
Percy's
anger.
gonna say, I forbid you from seeing that stone giant. God.
It is now Percy's turn.
Well, no, the thing can still
Okay.
go. You just
Okay.
can't attack this.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing is going to... If there's speed and then another speed, can it do both? That's an interesting question. Because it has a walking speed and a burrowing speed.
Well, it's all
No, it's one or the other.
Continuation,
One
yeah.
or the other. Gotcha.
It'll be like 10 feet walking, 20 feet burrowing. Motherfucker will pop up in the ground.
It's going to dissolve down into the ground, and then you see the earth kind of mound up, and as it burrows through the earth, and then it pops out of the ground behind Fenrir and goes...
That guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And yeah, that'll be the end of its turn, because it... Yeah, it doesn't have any range or anything like that, so it can't reach anybody right now.
And it's Percy's turn.
Oh
Oh shit. I might have lined them up accidentally.
Yeah, Percival of the Clonpaxton is just gonna go, it's like shooting fish in a barrel, and hold out his hand again, and go, pew, and shoot off another lightning bolt. Both of them are gonna have to make dex saves.
Oh boy. First one, it was a 3. The second one, they're both fails. Rolled 3s.
27 lightning damage to both of them.
Okay.
What a light show.
It goes through this one, and this one, how does it look as it goes down?
Oh, you bastard! That one was mine.
How does it look as it goes down?
The lightning bolt is going to shoot straight through this one and hit that one. It's going to go rigid and fall to its knees. And
That's
then...
No. He's dead. He's dead. I was
Okay.
just kidding with you.
It's going to go rigid and fall down.
That
and
one
then
was mine!
Percival's going to go, don't worry, Fenrir, I've got you back!
Yeah, and this the stone giant leader's kind of winded, and he buckles down to like a knee. It is now Fenrir's turn.
All right.
It was quite a blast.
That guy right there. How many hit points did he have left?
What?
That guy. How much did he have left?
He had 27.
I could have fucking taken him on my last.
And I did
goddamn
27, didn't I?
I know, you did exactly 27.
I missed both attacks last time. I would have had it.
Nope.
Fucker.
That's called teamwork. It's called motherfucking
Now I'm rolling
teamwork.
17s.
Well, you're not rolling my dice.
No, I'm not. I will not roll your dice. Give me back my dice.
So what you hit?
Fucking 27.
Alright,
to
that
hit.
hits.
Jesus Christ. Reroll 2s. Watch them become 1s. There we go. 6, 9, 18 plus 9 is 27.
How's this look?
He's going to come beneath this giant right here, and he takes his sword and he looks up and he drags it along the ground and like splits this thing's nuts right down, right up to his
boulders.
right up
It was
to
a
his
lady.
chest.
That's a lady giant.
It is a lady.
I just assumed it's gender.
Yes, you did. Shame on you.
Yes.
And thus, crawling out from underneath of the dead stone giant there. Magnificent! Kaluth has blessed us this day.
Run! And Fenrir jumps up on its corpse and keeps a hacking away until its head rolls over right in front of his feet.
And even though the Earth Elemental doesn't have facial expressions, it looks kind of sad.
He's no longer
And
charmed.
Percival's gonna pat him on the back and he's going, I'm sorry, Rocky, I knew you had the thing for her.
Somewhere upon the wind, you hear the pun. That was a rock and roll time. I don't know, some other bad pun.
I want to rock. Collecting the back.
You look at your elemental,
Mm-hmm.
and in him, it's kind of just right on the side of him, is a porcelain mask. It was part of what you were digging up.
Oh,
It
nice.
was attached to him the whole time.
Rocky found the mask!
And he hands it to you, and it's made for like a giant, so it's this huge mask.
It's like the size of me.
Yeah, like
a
of a giant.
It's a bit bigger than I expected.
Well, I could put you on top of that and scooch you across the pond.
Could we go sledding? Wouldn't that be a fun time?
There's plenty of snow back up north.
Oh, goody.
Why don't you, let's gather up the bodies of your friends here, and what should we do with them?
They have been sacrificed to Luth. They died in honor. They will go to live in the eternal flame. I am jealous of them. Why does my voice like this now? I'm a man.
You are no longer a eunuch. What do you do with their bodies?
They burn them. Light them aflame.
Do we want to say any words? Say a prayer to Kaluth, or however it is you work.
Well, Cluth called them back.
Well, then to Kaluth they go. Can I do it?
Do what?
The flame.
I take no pleasure in burning corpses.
Set them both on fire. An electric guitar plays on the air.
I wish I was with them.
You old me. Don't hunt for death, boy. It finds us all soon enough.
I hope.
Call your ship over. Let's get out of here.
As the ship kind of approaches us, Percy's going to turn to the rock elemental and kind of pat it on its head, and he's going to go, "You did a good job, Rocky. You can go back to your plane now." And the rocks are going to just crumble down into a pile of stones.
Beautiful. What a great figure to... I mean, that guy is like...
That's cool.
That guy helped save the battle right there. That would.
He's MVP.
Yeah, definitely did great. Back aboard, safely aboard the ship. The crew's excited to see you, victorious. They hoist the mask up with the grapple, and we did. We survived our first battle. Yes.
And then Trite took his goblin dagger and sliced the head off of a stone giant.
I did. He was probably chiseling it while he was underneath it the whole time too. So, Delphine, does this mean we could be honored with the sacrificial or the sacramental wine? I don't know what Kaluth would say about such a thing.
It is the way of my people. It would be dishonor to me for him not to drink wine on his first kill.
Great Fenrir, perhaps all of us could have wine? We also fought.
All of us shall have wine. You shot well that ballista in the sky.
We did.
It had several. That beast had several harpoons in it when it fell.
I hooked him with my spear.
That's right.
I did that joke twice.
I almost got kicked in the face when he was dangling up in the air. You really almost carried them away.
We shall drink to our fallen. And they bring some wine up, and they pass wine skins around to everyone, and they hand one to Percy.
Lovely.
To the heralds of Kaluth.
Yes, Kaluth and Uthgar.
That's what we are.
And they're drinking, and man, they're getting drunk quick. They're not used to this. They're lightweights.
They're a cheap date.
Woo! Yeah. Hey, Kaluth, for he's a jolly good dragon, for he's, you know. Somebody's kind of sticking their hand into the fire elemental.
I'll play my ocarina. It's a dragon attack! Wait. No, he's not going to attack. He's going to love you. Worship you. Sorry.
And Delphine's like...
It's really lame that I'm just making ocarina sounds when other people make, like, actual attempts to play ocarinas. Sorry, guys.
Brasky's like, this wine is so good, even lads can feel his tongue again.
Did you give some to him?
Yes.
He's driving.
Is that against the law of your people? The ship is a sway.
Yeah, it's going to pull us over there. The air police.
That's fun.
The sky guards, I don't think.
I haven't ever seen you drink so much wine. You must have been shooken up. Did you feel the call of battle?
I don't know if I ever felt the call of battle.
You could have fooled me. Your magic came right out of the earth and battled with its fists.
I was really more like that thing was its own thing. I kind of just called it to this from a different plane. If that makes sense.
Ah, but it wouldn't have come if it weren't for you.
No, of course.
I give you all the credit.
It took quite a bit of concentration to keep it under my control. You'd not believe what would happen if I lost focus. It happened so many times like at Candlekeep when somebody would get a little bit too frisky. They'd conjure up a flame elemental. It just went crazy, killed like a lot of people. Not good.
Well, why don't you concentrate on this? And I hand him another chalice of wine.
I suppose, why not?
You guys drink and cheer on into the night, and
I just play my ocarina, and
Mm-hmm.
and you guys probably finally find your way back to bed.
yes.
Yes.
We didn't get dressed up for nothing. That is
Pay
cool
no
fire
attention to the
elemental.
man outside.
So we get to a full rest?
Yes, full rest. Yes,
Oh, thank Christ! I had 40 hit
you
points.
guys all got a full rest.
I had 40 hit points left.
And as you're sleeping, you hear the ship's bell.
Oh. What does that mean?
You guys rush up to the deck, and you see the dragon cultists are pointing, over there, over there. And flying amongst the clouds lazily, you see a silver dragon. Just flying, kind of backwards, like almost like swimming backwards, dancing in the clouds.
Why did I think we'd be safe in the sky?
It's not so big. It's a much smaller dragon than I've ever seen.
Have any of you guys studied any kind of dragons or anything?
I don't know, have I?
What did you do in Candlekeep? You tell me.
Studied all I could.
Yeah. so why
Every
don't we-
book. We had this book, right? It was called the Monster Manual. It delved into a lot of information on all kinds of different things.
What does it say about silver dragons?
There was this other book, it was about to come out before he left. It was called, I think, A Treasury of Dragons. But I didn't get to read that one.
I've noticed since you've gone north, your accent's gotten thicker.
Yeah, I've forgotten how it works.
It's alright.
And you watch as the dragon playfully flies around the ship. You know.
Doesn't look like something.
Can I roll to see what he knows about
Yeah,
dragons?
sure.
Because I know what I know. What should I roll? Nature?
Sure.
Only 10.
You know that silver dragons are usually good dragons.
What I know is that the metallic dragons
Yes.
are usually pretty good.
That's it. Yes, they're lawful.
And,
good.
Looks to be playing with us.
He's gonna whisper, the chromatic dragons are kind of assholes.
And the one thing is, look at that dragon. He's an asshole.
But these guys like the chromatic ones and don't like
Fenrir
the
will take a
chromatic.
piece of chicken from the pot there that they've been from,
Yeah.
and he'll wave it at the dragon and like throw it out into the air.
And it just kind of catches it in the air and flies overhead, like, and you get brushed by the wind of its wings.
Fenrir claps and makes a Herman Munster noise.
And it flies up to the ship and it goes,
Oh,
I never see wee folk up this high. What are you doing here?
oh, hello, your great dragonness. And
Hello, you
Percival
great.
is going to like kind of bow to the dragon.
Hello, you great gnomeness, and it kind of bows its head.
You know, we thought we'd just see the sights.
It is glorious out here, isn't it?
It is. I'm jealous that you get to appreciate a view like this every day.
But I don't get to see wee folk up here. This is the view that has struck my fancy today. What kind of contraption is this that gives you flight wings?
It's fascinating, isn't it? So the way it works is the hot air from that fire elemental there, it fills up the balloon and it holds us aloft, while the air elemental that they've bound back there pushes the ship forward.
Fascinating.
We are like birds.
A large bird.
It is called the Voyager.
Don't. This dragon's not part of Kaluth's.
Silence. It's just a talking creature. We don't want to have any fights with it.
Yeah. May I see more? And it kind of lands on that.
To go.
Feel this. Wow. It It is rare that I get to fly without having to fly. How exciting and different. Where are y'all going?
We travel to the north.
Yes.
We are going to see the Oracle, the Eye of the All-Father.
What is that? I've never heard of a thing, and I'm most interested in everything.
An Oracle is a being that will answer our questions.
I'll answer your questions. Will you answer my questions?
Ask me anything, dragon, and I shall answer.
Why do you want to ask questions of the Oracle?
Because we have questions which need answering.
What questions?
Well, for one, I am searching for a long-lost friend. He was kidnapped by evil men, and I must find out where he is. Another is, we must find out what to do with this mask. It will help us along our journey, for we are trying to end this war.
I don't know your friend and I don't know your mask. Are you going to ask questions?
No, I'm okay.
Where do you hail from?
I live up in the sky here. I go from place to place. I just like to sightsee. I love to see the lands, beat the snow or the deserts or the water.
Where have your travels taken you as of late?
I'm probably heading west to see what lies over there. Out of curiosity.
From whence did you come?
I don't remember.
You haven't been in the south, have you?
Maybe.
We are from Fandom.
I don't know cities or towns. I know you people like to settle in one place. I like to roam in it all.
Pity. Have you ever seen the spine of the world?
What is that?
The large mountains in the north.
That sounds interesting. Perhaps I will go there.
That is where I am from. You can find high peaks from which to rest upon.
But that's Kaluth's territory. Kaluth would frown greatly upon any more dragons in his area.
Well, what does he do about the White Claw?
Who?
What's that dragon's name again? The white one that we saw.
Why am I? I'm blanking on it too. But you know the dragon.
Yes.
It was
White Fang or White Ice Claw.
Ice Claw.
What about Ice Claw?
What, White Claw?
I think he lets her stay there because she's not right in the head.
This dragon isn't right in the head either. He's just a traveler. He's young. He just likes to see the world. He would not pose a threat to your Kaluth. Not great and mighty Kaluth.
Yes. Well, we should probably let him go west.
Go west! That is a really nice time of year for you to travel west.
Yes.
I hear Waterdeep is really lovely this time of year.
The north is plagued by war. You don't want to go there right now.
Oh, well, that is good advice. I don't look for battle. I look for education.
There is
experience.
There is no education there, save for that it is cold, desolate, and everyone there is in a struggle. These are dark times. Find peace in the West, away from all of this. What?
Nothing.
What are you giggling about? What do you want to ask it?
I was gonna say, I know a place where you can find a lot of information, actually.
Oh, where would that be?
South of here, there's this great big tower called Candlekeep. They've got all kinds of things that they know and they like to keep secret.
Oh, I love secrets. They're fun to give away.
You should pay them a visit.
Perhaps. How
Tell them their old student Percy sent you.
Ah,
What secrets do you have to give away?
I don't have any secrets now, but I will tell people I saw little people in the sky. They won't believe me, but it is true. You found a way.
You've also seen a flying barbarian.
I could say no.
I am a skin changer. is what your people
Ah, you can change shape, much like I can.
I didn't know you could.
Yes, I can alter my form and take human shape like you, if I chose to. But I like the way I look.
What do you look like when you change?
Whatever you want.
Depends on the day.
Can you change into a beautiful lady?
Can you change into a beautiful wolf?
Yes. My form is very beautiful.
Then I suppose we both could. It's fascinating. You little people have so many stories to tell. You should share them. You should write them down.
Hang on a second. I've got something in my thing that says I'm not an asshole.
Okay.
Go on and talk. Go on and talk.
I don't have anything else.
I'm going to,
Percy considers dragons to be very terrifying, and he was trying to get it to go away.
But the dragon, you get the vibe that's non-threatening. You know,
Mhm.
that it just is curious of this, and you know,
He's still scared of it.
And Michael painted something. He just wanted to get to the table.
does your kind cherish treasure the way other dragons do?
I mean, trinkets and mementos is nice, but I'm a traveler. I like knowledge and stories. And this is going to be a grand story to share with my friends. If I make friends, if I find friends, who knows what the West has? Maybe in that Candlekeep in the South, they'll tell me stories and they'll be my friends.
Take this with you, and I'm going to give it a frog jade eye. I have 2 of them. I'm going to give him one, and I'm going to say, and remember Fenrir.
Ah, Fenrir. The sexy wolf.
The sexy
With
wolf.
that, it pulls its wings out and it kind of just falls off the back, but kind of glides away. And bows back and dancing into the clouds. Yay, I got a silver dragon to the table. Yay. Random encounter I
I
roll.
turn to the cultist and I say, listen, I know that wasn't Kaluth, but right now we are on a secret mission, and we don't want any information that we have being spread around.
Delphine tells the one, go get a mop and clean up its stench. And so they start cleaning up.
One of them goes, why not give me Jedi? Just poop. Just poop. Poop mouth.
And we'll just say the next few days are uninterrupted as you make your way back to the Eye of the All-Father.
As the All-Father.
Ooh.
Hooray.
You guys return to the Eye of the All-Father, and you exit the ship as the ship stays out because you want some privacy. You walk down the hallway. The first thing you notice is that the hallway is now cleaned of all the dead debris that was there in the battle. And you walk into the chamber of the All-Father, Amon, and there awaiting you is Harshnag, surrounded by the statues of the many giants.
Hail Harshnag.
Greetings.
We have returned.
I see you have. I have cleaned up and buried our friend, the dead cloud giant.
Well met. We have brought with us the mask that the Oracle bid us to find.
I never doubted your abilities. Your heroes, little ones.
We have lost the Devil Man.
Did he fall in battle?
We found out that he was spying on us. We sent him away in peace. But apparently there are others in other realms, other beings, that are interested in the goings-on here. And that is why we sent him away. But we will proceed to the Oracle, for we now have more questions, I fear, than when we had before.
I will await you out here.
And with that, you guys are going to go into the Oracle.
Now, it told us to go find the mask.
It was tasking you with the challenge to prove your worth, and this was the challenge: to collect the mask. It's you're returning with the tribute. You have returned victorious. You are worthy.
We have obtained your mask.
I'll lay it at the altar or whatever.
Now, the torches are lit again, so you can ask 6 questions if you'd like of the Oracle. And at the end of it, she will give you the directions to where you're headed on this mission to help find a conch. Because she told you last time you need to find a conch to take you to Maelstrom, the home of the Storm Kings. Only there will you find out what happened to King Hecaton.
So we're trying to find... Our goals have been there to find King Hecaton.
Yes. And you learned that only through a conch can you teleport to Maelstrom, which is the home of the Storm King.
So we need to find out where the conch is.
You went and done a mission. She's going to tell you where the conch is. That's a free question.
Oh, okay.
That's your reward for completing the quest. So she's going to do it. But you do have 6 questions. You can ask anything you like, and I will answer it as best I can.
Okay. Here is your mask, your boon that you requested. Now, keep your end of the bargain and tell us what we need to know.
I will tell you, but if you would like to ask 6 questions, the torches are lit. You may.
Percy, do you have any questions that you want to ask? I will ask this. I have a companion that was lost to us, and our enemies hold him, and they use his blood to track us. Where is the ranger, Lars, so that I may save him?
Along the east way, between the nations of Symbia and Cormare, in the middle of the Thunder Peaks, is the town of Winterhaven. To the northeast lies the ruins of Shadowfell Keep. There he endures torture at the hands of Jasura, the Rakasha.
Jasura the Rakasha. And that is the one that's chasing me, I assume.
Yes.
Well, we know where he's at now.
And more importantly, I know his name. That was going to be my question.
Oh, okay.
Jasura. Very interesting.
One light goes out.
I have made a promise at the end of this war to surrender my sword and bury it alongside the ice giant's weapon that he brought with him. But I seek to become the greatest swordsman that ever lived. Where may I find a sword worthy of such a name?
The sword coast boasts many magical blades, yet it is the hand that wields it that holds the true power.
Wise. To what end does Kaluth use us? What is his desire?
Kaluth is selfish, and he only desires power for himself. He knows no friends, only suffering.
That was a dumb question. I kind of already knew that. But I need to... How do we word it in such a way? We need to find something that's going to help be useful to us.
Well, Kaluth just wants to use us to hinder the other dragons, and that's it. That's all he needs. That's...
But we need to save the Storm King.
Yes, King Hecaton.
We need to save him so that he can reinstate the ordning, right?
Yes, he would bring balance back to the giants. That's questions you guys already asked, covered.
We already know where she's going to tell us where he is.
Yeah,
She
how
can't
to
tell you
get how to get to where we need to go.
Yes, she doesn't know everything. She knows general stuff or whatever you guys can into saying. But that one's from the book. She basically says she can only give you the conch to investigate more.
Where does the ruby-haired warrior Helena currently reside?
The woman you seek travels with a party from the south towards the Evermoors. There she has a date with destiny.
She lives. Well, I can take my revenge on her then. Because she did stab me in the chest. Dirty Zentarin.
2 questions remain.
Why does the demon Orcus desire me?
You were promised as a pet, in honor for his loyalty to Shah, a plaything.
Told you. Sex stuff. We have one more. We've got to make it good.
And I mean, okay, so the Erdlin wants me because I'm the diamond jeweled key. What does it mean to be the diamond jeweled key?
You are protected by the Badger. You have been marked by the Glutton, who resides in the never-ending burrows, a maze upon another plane. He seeks a way out of the plane, so that he can consume this world endlessly. Your destiny is to either be one with him, or defeat him.
Well, okay. That's all.
And with that done, the mask dissipates. Travel southeast to the untamed moors, and look to the sky for Lol Alsmara, the castle of the Cloud Giant Countess. The conch you seek is in a secret chest. Search the highest spire.
Another tower to climb. Another victory to take.
And with that, you guys have answered all the questions. Yay! You guys come out. Harshnag's there.
Is the path ready? Where do we venture to, heroes?
We travel to the tallest spire in the south. What is it called again?
Los Asmir, I think it is.
Los
yes,
Asmir.
Asmal.
Los Asmal.
Arsmal. Lynarmaal.
There we will
Lao
find.
Amal.
There we will find the conch which we need to summon the doorway to a realm where we may find the Storm King. And we must also travel to rescue our friend, eventually. What do you think we should do first, Percy? Time is of the essence. The Rakshasa is torturing our friend and hunting us. But we can't let the Storm King and the giants perish.
I agree. You are fated with saving your race as well as mine. While I see your friend is in peril, I will do whatever I can to aid you. But I hope you'll continue to be the heroes of the realm that you have proven yourselves to be. For I will be with you. My axe is yours.
Very well then. We shall head forward to the spire.
Anything, Percy?
No. Is the spire listed on the map?
It's no, it's a flying cloud city. It's gonna be hovering over the Evermoors. You guys can meet it there.
Okay.
So if you see the Evermoors, that's in there.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
So we're going to the clouds.
Yep.
Cloud City.
Yeah, it's a cloud city that moves around. You guys hear steps, and you see down that long hallway a giant figure, but it's slender. And she says,
Harshnag, I see you found new champions. Oh, this is the Eye of the Allfather, huh? I had hoped to speak to the Oracle, but I'm happy to find you here.
and you see the shape start to change, and the shadow starts to like grow, and wings start to spread out.
No.
And standing in the doorway,
God damn.
is Imeth in all her glory. And that is where we will end.
Oh!